Hey Stitchy friends, it has been a while, but I am back. I have got so much to share with you guys. I'm super excited. Life has finally calmed down. This week it's going to calm down even more, and this summer it looks like it's going to just be time to stitch, stitch, stitch. Hopefully. I always say that because I make plans and then half the time they never work out, right? So if you are new here, welcome. This is a channel primarily about cross stitch. I do other things, but nowadays it's few and far in between besides the cross stitch. If you're a returning friend, thanks for coming back and bearing with me during the 2 months I've not done any videos. So I am definitely planning on doing them once a week now. As long as life will cooperate with me. That is my plan. Okay, so much to share, but if you've seen the header of this video, I'm sure you're wanting to know what I'm talking about the cross stitch retreat. My aunt and I are primarily the only two people that we stitch together. And so we love to go to different retreats. And every time we find out about it, it either sells out so fast that we don't have a chance to go or it's too far away. If you've been on my channel a while, you know I've got a son with an autoimmune disorder. So I don't like being a long way from him. So I just thought I'm going to plan my own. So I found an amazing little cottage in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. And I have reserved it for a retreat. It is going to be July the 14th through the 17th. So we will arrive on the 14th and be checking out on the 17th. The price for the retreat is going to be $200. That includes, of course, your bed, your linens. It will include a continental breakfast, your space for the day. There are very nice table and rolling chairs. It's a very nice space. And it is limited. I'm limiting it to 12 people if somebody doesn't mind to share a double queen bed, or 11 people if everybody doesn't want to share a bed. So it's going to go fast. In fact, 2 of them, my aunt and I, are already gone. So there's actually only 9 or 10 spaces, depending on if anybody wants to share a twin bed. I realize there may be like a mother-daughter or something that may be okay with sharing a queen bed. That's why I'm going to kind of leave it open so that we will see. I am going to put a link up on my website that will go live this afternoon at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for folks to reserve their space. Due to the time crunch that we have, the lady is being so nice to only have me pay the deposit. They're supposed to require the full amount up front, and she's being gracious enough with me to try to get other people on board so that I don't have to pay all of that money out of pocket. But due to the time constraint, I don't feel like this is so far out that I need to be able to offer refunds. So I will not have refunds for this. Once you pay, that's it. If you can't come and you want to sell your spot to somebody else or give it to somebody else, whatever, that's your business. But I'm not going to do refunds for the spaces. The price will include a continental breakfast. Lunch and dinner will be on your own. I figure people may want to go out to dinner together, but I'm not putting any formal menu. I'm not cooking anything like that. I figure that each day we could just kind of throw out there, does anybody want to go here? And we can decide if we want to go, or people can split off into groups and go where they want to go. But that way it makes it to where everybody's got freedom that weekend. I will say if there's somebody new who wants to come, I can definitely work with them and teach them how to cross stitch. But if it's just seasoned cross stitchers, we will just get together and have a good time. There's not going to be any kind of classes per se unless we've got new folks. There will be door prizes. I will have project bags there for sale, thread keepers there for sale, needle minders for sale. You don't have to purchase, completely optional, but it will be there. And then there's going to be candy and goodies each day. So I really want for it to be a fun time for us. I'm kind of having to work this out in a rush because I've got some things going on in August that I'm kind of having to be on hold for. So that's why I can't plan it out too far right now until I kind of find out if some of those things are going to work out. So again, at 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock this afternoon, I will put the link in this video for folks to be able to go over and purchase a spot. I've said already it's going to go fast. We will be going to Barefoot Needle Art. That is 15 minutes away from where we will be staying for the retreat. So it's really convenient if you need to go over and get stuff for a new pattern, new fabric. I've called them, let them know that we're going to be coming, and they're going to help me advertise. And I've also got some other folks that are helping me advertise. So this is going to sell out fast. So if you want in, you get your spot now. Yeah, but if anybody decides they want to fly in or whatever, I have got a van so some folks can ride with us over from where we're staying to the needle art store. Okay, so that's enough about that. I'm going to show you a couple of haul things. I don't know where everything is that I've bought, but I'm just going to show you some of the things that I bought recently, because I think we all like seeing everybody's haul. So I bought another memorabilia piece. Got so many that I haven't even finished or started, but I seen this one and I had to have it. It's Miss Christmas Eve by Nora Corbett. So I want to start on this one pretty soon. Then my aunt and I in the last month have discovered 2 new cross stitch stores to us. We were going to Stitch and Frame shop for all of our supplies in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and they have closed the store. So we were looking around and we found a shop in Hendersonville. It's called Sandy's X Stitch on the Go, and she's got a lot of stuff. Her prices are very affordable. Lots of meal heel, lots of fabric. It was a really nice visit. She does have different hours at different times in the month, so you do have to call the store to find out what days she's going to be open. And then some Saturdays she has stitch-ins where you go in and you stitch for several hours. So these are some things that I purchased at that store. This is a flip by Tingles. It's a Halloween, 2 little Halloween pieces. So excited about that. I got Patriotic ABCs. And it's got a bigger picture here. I'll show it to you. But that's super cute. Looks like it'll be a pretty fast stitch. That's the things that I got there. I got some other things too, but they're strode out. I'll have to show them to you later. And then we also found another store. Hold on. Cross Stitch and Crafts is the name of it. And it's in Johnson City, Tennessee. It was about a 3-hour drive to it, but I purchased these while I was up there. This is a Lizzie Kate. Collect moments, not things. And that little scissors fob is really cute. I'm looking forward to that. And I got this from Primrose Cottage Stitches. Okay, sorry. Never fails with the dogs. But I got Patriotic Picnic by Primrose Cottage Stitches, and I'm super excited to do this one. So there we go. That's pretty much what I can remember is haul to show you. I did pick up some fabric, different fabrics and stuff, but they're strode in kits and stuff. So all right, so if you will remember, the last video I did was back in March. And here's my board back behind me of stuff that I wanted to work on for March and May Mania. It didn't work out too good. I worked on everything I had planned up there for the first week and a couple of days in March. And then I didn't work on it at all any in May. So all of these pieces that are down here were basically pieces I've already started anyhow. And I'll just work on them as I go. But I have been counting my stitches, and I did complete 6,221 stitches in March. So, even though I didn't work on those projects up there, I still got a good bit of stitching done in March. So, I was super pleased with that. Then April came along, and I didn't do anything. I take it back. I stitched with my aunt one day on my temperature tree, and that's all I did in April. I was so slammed with schoolwork. Graduation was on May the 6th, and I had a new start that day to remember graduation by. It is Summertime by Primrose Cottage Stitches, and I'm currently in a stitch along with this, and I'm actually keeping up, believe it or not. Oh, it's impressive what you can do when you don't have schoolwork to do. So I started it on May the 6th, and I've already got thus far. So I've got to finish the word lemonade over here and do this last little portion that was for this week, and it will be finished. But I love the colors. I think it's beautiful. Can't wait to have this one done and framed and displayed in my house. I also did another new start on Friday of this last week. I can't remember the date. Let's see, this is Thursday, so it was this last Friday. No, it wasn't. It was Monday. Monday I started this. It is Home of the Free by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I love their stuff. This is what I'm doing. This was in the Sip and Stitch box. And I got a cute mug with it too. I'll have my son give it to me in a minute. But so it was this, and it had the flosses to complete it and the mug that come with it. So I have been stitching on it, and I have come this far since Monday. So I'm hoping to have this one finished and the Summertime finished this weekend. And I will have 2 finishes for May. I have found that I am enjoying working on a select few and seeing the progress quickly come together versus me working on all of these different projects and never really feeling like I get anywhere. So I'm probably going to kind of stick with that. I'm not going to set in stone anything, because if I decide one day that I'm in the mood to work on something, I'm going to work on it. But I felt like in April that I didn't want to stitch because I had so much pressure to do all of this in March, and I have really enjoyed stitching this month. I have got a lot of stitches in, even though the first entire week of May I didn't do anything. And then May 6th, I started that one. And I've been stitching pretty hot and heavy since then. So I'm excited. I think I've got 4,300 and something stitches so far this month. And then I've got this weekend. So I'd like to have 6, 7, maybe 8,000. We will see how it rolls. But yeah. So that's my plans, is this next week I want to finish Home of the Free and Summertime, and yeah, I've got some new 4th of July pieces to start on, with it being Memorial Day on Monday and Flag Day in June and the 4th of July. A lot of small ones from Primrose Cottage Stitches. I found a couple on Etsy that are small that I think I can get quite a few done. Then I want to do that Patriotic Picnic, and there's one more larger one that I'm going to be getting tomorrow from Primrose Cottage Stitches. It's kind of like Summertime, but it's got patriotic words, and I would like to get those. I think it's 6, but only 2 of them are kind of bigger. The other ones are tiny, and I think I could get some of them done in a day if I sit down and did it. So that's my June goals, is to get all of this 4th of July stuff stitched at the beginning of the month, to try to get it FFO'd, and that way I can enjoy it at least from the middle of June to the, through the 4th of July. And then I'm wanting to stitch, I've got all of these bee projects that I've started, and I would like to finish those up at the end of June. First part of July, so that I can enjoy them the end of July through a little bit of August. So that's kind of the only planning that I've got right now. but I'm excited about it. I'm excited about doing some smaller projects and seeing some stuff get finished and be done. Hang on, I gotta take a sip of drink. Life updates next. Okay, so life updates. As you can already tell from me talking already, I have graduated. I'm done with school. My son is fussing at his dog. I can see him. There's nothing wrong. He just don't like him getting too far from him. You hear him screaming at him? Okay. I'm graduated with school. I'm done. Hallelujah. If you're new here, I was in school for my Master of Arts in Visual Communication Design. I'm finished with that. Thank the Lord. My kids are doing end of grade testing this week, so we're fixing to be finished with homeschooling, and I will have the month of June and July off. We will start back homeschooling the first week of August. So I'm excited. Stitching is what I'm wanting to do. Please, dear Lord, let it work out. Because last year I said that, and then my husband had a heart attack in August. So a lot of you can remember me talking about several months ago, back toward Christmas. I was having a lot of issues with my eyes, and I have found out that I have been having really low blood sugar issues and did not realize that's what it was. I've had some issues with hypoglycemia as I was younger, and they were different signs. They were more inconvenient signs, to let you know that that's definitely what was going on. Then as I've got older and had kids, I really didn't have issues with it. And then in 2019, I did some weird diet and strict working out and stuff like that. You can come in, but be quiet. He's wanting if he can bring his dog through. Huh? You need help getting Tiny. Hang on. Okay, back. He couldn't get his dog. While I was over there, I picked up the mug to show you. Sorry. Okay, that was what come in my stitch box with that Home of the Free pattern. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. So as I've had kids and stuff, I really don't have issues. Well, as I've got older, I have been having issues with anxiety, and I don't know how to explain it, but the doctor kept throwing me on different medicines and it didn't help. And I was like, I don't feel like I am mentally doing anything, if that makes sense, to be anxious. Like, it's not my thoughts. It feels like I don't have any control over it. And then I was having issues with my vision, having issues talking sometimes, having sweats. I thought I was going through menopause or something, and massive headaches. And fast forward, so I don't go into all the long details, I ended up paying like $500 for a private continuous glucose monitor through a company because my doctors wouldn't listen to me. And I put it on my arm, and I did my blood sugars for a month, and that's how I found it. And what was happening was, at night, my blood sugar was getting in like the 40s, and then I would eat, and I'm not a doctor. I'm just going to tell you what they told me. Your blood sugar when you eat is supposed to be like right here, and then when you eat, it goes up a little bit, and then about 2 hours, it's supposed to peak, and then it's supposed to slowly fall back so that in 2 hours, you're supposed to eat again. So what mine was doing is it would be way down here, and then I would eat, and it would start going up, and it never would really get high, and then it would go, just flat bottom out in a matter of 5 minutes. So I was going from like 110 blood sugar all the way down to like 60 or lower. So they call that reactive hypoglycemia. Basically, they told me I was starving myself. But I've had issues with my weight. So I thought, well, you're eating too much. And so I had to go see a dietitian, blah, blah, blah. I have to eat every 2 hours. And they've completely changed how I've thought about food. I don't count calories, anything anymore. So I have to eat 3 carb servings and a protein serving at breakfast. 1 carb, 1 protein, and it's not 1 gram. So I'm not going to go into all that. But I eat 6 times a day. Seriously, 6 times a day I eat. So she's promising me that my weight is going to come off when my blood sugar is straightened out. So we shall see. It's definitely new. I don't feel hungry. And she told me that it's because I have ignored my hunger cues for so long. She's promising me that in 2 weeks of me eating like this, I will begin to feel hungry again. So hopefully, we'll see. That's enough blabbing. That's about all I got to share with you right now. I hope you're doing good. I hope everybody is having a good couple of months. I hope everybody's got plans for the summer and you're looking forward to the summer. Let me know below what you're stitching on. What's your plans for the summer? What are you doing? And again, don't forget to come back at 7 o'clock this afternoon when I will put that link live to let everybody know, where you can purchase a spot for the retreat if you would like to come. So I hope to see you there. I hope we get to spend some time together and stitch. So, all right, guys, I will see you all next week. Fingers crossed. Bye.